Hi folks, so we've just arrived at Bon Echo Provincial Park in Ontario, Canada. So a couple weeks ago I did a review of our backpacking tent which we had took to the east coast of Canada because it was a great little tent that we like to use for trips when we want lighter weight. But I'm here to talk to you about our favorite tent, which is our Wanderer 4 MEC tent. So this is quite a hefty guy, but it definitely makes for some comforts during your car camping experience, or if you are traveling with more people, of course. So this 4-person tent kind of gives each of us our own sleeping space, a little bit of playroom, and room for our dog to sleep as well. So we're just gonna set this up right now, and then I'll tell you a little bit more about it. So one quick thing to note before I forget, the footprint for this tent is not included when you buy the tent, so you do need to make sure that you buy the appropriate footprint for the MEC tent that you buy. So we have the Wanderer 4 footprint. It's nicely labeled there, and you just want to make sure you pick that up, especially for car camping, because you never really know the area that you're going to have at your site that you need to set up on. So just now, while you're putting the pegs in, this is when you can get the base of the tent nice and taut. You also want to try to always put them on an angle, so if the tent ever gets blown up or pulled up, it's going to ride right into the thing. If you pull it this way, it has an easier chance of pulling right out. Now we have the Wanderer 4 all set up, so let's take a look inside. So the vestibule on the Wanderer offers for a lot of extra space, which is great. So you've got plenty of room here to keep any wet shoes or dirty shoes, as well as larger knapsacks that you don't have room for in the tent, although the tent is pretty spacious, so there's quite a bit of room to keep almost everything in there. As well, the doors have several different zippers, so it makes for entry and exit really simple. So one cool feature that we bought for the tent, in addition, was a gear loft. It sets up really easy. There's a bunch of little hooks you can see in all the points of the tent, so this just hooks up onto those. It's really great for just throwing some of those extra things up there. You can put a light up there and it acts as lighting for the whole tent. Keep your bear spray up there, just anything you want to keep out of the way or have for easy reach. The tent also comes with a back side pocket here, so you can throw some extra stuff in there. There's side pockets at each of the 4 corners. Keys or your phone in there, your headlamp, just anything you want for quick access, maybe in the middle of the night. Another cool feature is both doors are equipped with an extra flap, so you can actually zip those down and just have full exposure to the outdoors with just a nice netting. So if it's a really beautiful night, you can take in all of the great outdoors. I'm just gonna set up our sleep systems in here and show you what it looks like fully loaded. So now we have the tent all set up. We have our 2 sleeping sections, room at the base for our clothes, and just extra odds and ends. Our dog sleeping bag sits right in the middle, some water bottles. We have our first aid kit, a little bit of Gorilla Tape, some bear spray, a light all up in there, a few games hung up in the corner, just like home. Yeah, so MEC Wanderer 4. The Wanderer also comes in a 3- and 2-person size. It's extremely durable. We've put this tent through the ringer for the last few years that we've had it, and it just keeps going strong. Absolutely love the amount of space that you have in here. The pole structure gives it almost like you have 4 walls, so you don't have that classic teepee tent where there's just the high point in the center. You pretty much have, like, you can sit at all corners of the tent, which is really awesome. Yeah, so I hope this review was helpful. I'll put the link below to the website where you can purchase this tent, and we'll see you next time. Thanks for watching. I love my tent.